Hi, and welcome to Closet Move-In Day. I am dressed for the part. Fresh out of bed, upstairs with the hanging racks of clothes. All need to move downstairs into their brand new home. They're very excited to get down there. And frankly, I'm excited to have everything all in one place. So my work is cut out for me. It's all about organizing, finding the right space for all of this, having it make sense so that I can see things and find things. And again, I'm going to go through it all with a fine-tooth comb, and if there is something I see that I know I'm not going to wear, it's going to get donated. So are you ready? On your mark, get set, here we go. Okay, so it's probably for the best I take a quick break. I've got to get ready for work anyway. I need a little separation from all of this. It's great, but it's exhausting. So I'm going to get ready for work, which will be a break in comparison, and we'll pick up tomorrow where we left off. Welcome back. It is now day 2 of Closet Move-In. I am that crazy lady who stayed up until 2 in the morning working on this space. I don't know what happened to me. I came home from work at 11. I walked in here and I was on a mission and I couldn't sleep until I moved stuff in. And so I have to tell you, I'm about 90% finished. A few more finishing touches and we are done, and I can take a shower and look like myself again. Oh my goodness, it is done. Burning the midnight oil, but you know how it is. When you get your mind's eye on something, it just has to be completed. At least that's how I am. And so here I am in this brand new space that's tidy and organized and lovely to be in. And I am so excited to show you every little section and to break down how I chose to organize this. There are so many neat little facets to this closet to really help, and I hope it gives you some ideas as well. So let's start the tour. Okay, so let's start off with this middle section right when you walk in. I have it broken down into 3 compartments. This first one on my left, these are all of my work dresses. Everything for Channel 2 that I wear on air goes here. And what I did was I had this little telescopic hanger installed for basically outfit of the day. So this way I can pull out something, take a look at it, put some shoes underneath, maybe add some jewelry, and I've got a visual for planning of what it is that I want to wear. So I used to hook that on the outside of the framework of the old closet just to be able to see something. So having this that tucks away nicely is a really, really cool feature. So moving on into the second segment here. These, again, work clothes, but all of these are jackets and blazers. And by the way, you've probably noticed everything is color coordinated, starting with the lightest color, moving into the warmer and the deeper tones. And the reason why I did this was the smaller section out of the 3. And it also, by putting shorter things here, it freed up some space below to put work-related handbags. So that was really nice. Instead of having to utilize storage space above, this is a little bit more accessible for work-type bags. But again, blazers, pantsuits are all right here. And then moving over to the last section right here, this is all cocktail type dresses. Again, from your lightest color, moving to the dark, but all for evening wear as well. All right, now for the bottom section. This is an area for tall boots graduating down to little booties. But this space is designed to have shoes that will not fit in the shoe rack to go below. So again, it's nicely organized, color coordinated as well, black, neutral, light, and then again in the next height down and the next height down. And now let's take a peek as to what's above. Okay, so here's what's above my clothing. Starting with the left, all the way across the top, you see hats, fedora style hats, moving over to straw type fedoras, and then captain's hats. And I even included my father's cap that he used to wear all the way up top in the right hand corner up here. So I feel like, hello, I feel like he is very much a part of my space here, which is great. And then below that, I coordinated bags with the type of clothing that you see below. So for instance, starting on the left, these are work type handbags. In the middle section, again, more work type stuff. And then all the way to the right, different types of cocktail and evening bags. And again, that's above the cocktail and the evening clothing. Okay, moving to the next side now. This is the area where I decided to put pants and skirts, again still more in a work theme, keeping it closer to that other section of the closet that we just saw. The only thing I don't like about this is I don't have uniform skirt hangers. I just ordered them. They haven't arrived in time to shoot the video, so I want all of my skirt hangers to hang the skirt at the same height. As you can see, it's a hodgepodge right here, some higher, some lower. That's going to be done within a week or so. And again, pants color coordinated from white, light colors, neutrals, and then bold colors. In the middle section, this is so pretty. This was really just a feature piece for displaying different types of handbags, from formal, dressy, just different types. And then you know how I love flowers, so of course I had to add a little flower down here as a focal piece. And then on this side of the closet, this is where all of the blouses are that would go with the skirts and the pants. So again, the lighter colors moving into the neutrals, the darks, and then different types of shells and things that I would wear under suit jackets. All right, let's get to the drawers. Ample space, again with these wonderful inserts to be able to organize your jewelry. Below, tons of space for undergarments, whatever you need. That super hamper, underwear, socks, dividers, all kinds of good stuff. So most of this still on the work, formal, dressy side. The next area of the closet gets down to more casual mode. Okay, so this is more my casual spot. As you can see, the perfect place to hang, and so the adventure begins. Moving next to that, you remember how I showed you the scarf pull-out? Well, there you go. All of the scarves to be used for future videos hanging right here. So again, it's a really pretty feature, and it sort of decorates the outside of the built-in. Over here, I put basically more casual type tops. Some t-shirts are in here, little tank tops, spaghetti strap, things for summer. And over here in this middle section, this is my longest hanging section. So for the most part, it has all of my summer long dresses, things that go to the calf or the ankle. I've got a few shorts in here and rompers, and I have a couple of pieces here, like black halo pantsuits, for instance, that are very, very long. Sure, they're supposed to go with my work stuff, but that hanging space isn't as long because we made room for shoes. So I put some of those pieces here, but it was just the right size for my long items. And then tucked in the corner, and it made sense to tuck this part back in the corner because this is all of my workout clothing. And what I did, because my space is a little bit tighter back here, I chose to hang 3 pairs of leggings on one hanger, and boy did that free up some space. So I did it all short on one hanger, all long on one hanger, and then that tucks back here. And then I've got a collection of workout tops down here. Up here, basically looser fitting tops, things that go over workout wear, t-shirts and all of that, light tank top style to little cap sleeve to long sleeve, and again, all of that is color coordinated as you push to the back of the closet there. And as you can see above that area, I have more storage. Clearly I have a lot of hats. I don't know, I'm a hat kind of gal, it's my accessory. So I decided to store some straw hats up there, of course my cowboy hats, some decorative hats, but that was the perfect place, a little bit more of a casual theme. So naturally the style of the hat goes with the type of clothing that's hanging below. One more thing to mention on this side, needed some belt hangers. So 2 racks were installed here. One goes on this side, put on my black belts over here. Yeah. And then on this side, I had another one for the tan colored belts, which go with the more tan colored clothing. Okay, so last and clearly not least, the shoe wall. Starting with the most casual on the bottom, you can see the running shoes to the left, the sandals to the right, and as we move up, it's a progression going from casual to a little bit more dressy, work is in there, evening, and then all the way up top, I have some miscellaneous items up there, a couple of hats, some tennis shoes, golf shoes, and look, space for more shoes. Not that many though, and that's a good thing. And one thing I wanted to add, many of you had inquired whether I had a full-length mirror in the closet, and I just wanted to show you that leading into the closet is a full-length mirror on this wall. So all I have to do is put on my clothes, come stand here, and make sure I like what's going on. Okay, so before I close things out, I haven't shown you my husband's closet yet. He's very proud, and so I think I need to include that in this video too. Okay, so here we are in the man cave where everything is brown and leathery, but he did incorporate that off-white in the front facing. So again, we have a similar theme going on, just a little more masculine in here. Whoa, whoa. At the top of Nick's closet, you can see he has storage space just like I do. He put some folded things up there, some hats, moving down to vests, jackets. Then there's a really cool pull-out tray on top there with his cologne and of course his chest of drawers. Starting up top, more storage space. Below that, all of his shirts, nicely color coordinated, and below he's got his pants. This was a cool idea. It's a very small space back here, but he was able to utilize the shoe wall, got some storage across the top, and then all of his suits are over here, along with more folding space and the hamper for dry cleaning and laundry. And finally, floor to ceiling shelving in the closet for a lot of his folded items, and some things that he's going to eventually put on the wall, his old letters from high school and college. Okay, so that pretty much covers it. From start to finish, you have been with me throughout this entire process. Are you as exhausted as I am? I need a vacation. I'm beat. But words cannot describe what it feels like now to be moved in, to see order, to see things. My husband came in here. He said, I didn't know you had that. And when did you get that? I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. Anywho, I think it's a good thing. It's nice to actually see what you have, to use what you have, and to see it displayed so nicely and beautifully. So I'm over the moon. I'm thrilled. I hope this was helpful for you in just inspiring organization. As I've said throughout the year, it is a common theme to clean it up in 2018, get rid of what we're not using, utilize what we are, and to really feel good in our surroundings. Because when we feel good in our surroundings, it lifts our spirit, it puts us in a place of joy, and that's something that we carry with us through the rest of the day and also into the relationships that we have. It's good to feel good. I am looking forward to hearing what you want to see from me next. Please make it easy. Please. Just kidding. Whatever you want, I'm here for you. Go out, be bold, be blessed this week, and I'll see you next time.